Students, today we are going to discuss work input and work output first. Let us see what is work input. The work done on the machine by the effort is called the work input. Here effort is the input force. That is, work input is equal to work done by the effort on the machine. Next is work output. The work done by the machine on the load is called work output. That is, work output is equal to work done by the machine on the load. So machine is doing some work on the load, and work done by the machine on the load is called work output. The next term we are going to discuss is efficiency. It is related to work input and work output. We say it is the ratio of work output to work input. That is efficiency, which is denoted by the symbol eta. Eta we write this way, equal to work output divided by work input. Usually efficiency is expressed as percentage, and this is done by multiplying the efficiency ratio with 100. Suppose this efficiency ratio is 0.06. So when you have to calculate percentage efficiency, it is 0.06 into 100. Since work output and work input are measured with same unit, that is joule or arg, therefore the efficiency has no unit. So we say efficiency has no unit since it is a ratio of two quantities of the same nature, that is work. Input energy equal to magnitude of effort into displacement of point of application of effort, whereas output energy equal to magnitude of load into displacement of load. In input energy we use effort, in output energy we use load. According to principle of a machine, for an ideal machine output energy equal to input energy, but for an actual machine output energy is less than input energy. Hence we say a machine where output energy is less than input energy is called an actual machine. So for actual and output energy is equal to input energy for an ideal machine. So we say a machine where output energy is equal to input energy is called an ideal machine. However, output energy can never be greater than input energy, as it would violate the principle of conservation of energy. So output energy of an actual machine is less than input energy because its moving parts are neither weightless nor frictionless. Secondly, strings in the machine, if any, like single fixed pulley, single movable pulley, block and tackle system, these are the machines with string, are not perfectly elastic. If the strings in the machine are not perfectly elastic. And the third is its parts are not perfectly rigid.